maybe is there no light that we can put on there? But not sign it on me, sign it to that side. And you are in the frame now.
Like this?
Yeah, it's good, perfect. Thank you. All right, I am back again. I do apologize for that. I did reboot my PC, but then when I came onto the live, I realized that I am muted again. All right, so I'm wearing my huggle, so it's just very comfortable and it puts me in a relaxing mode. So yeah. Oh, let's see. I'm looking at the cell currently. If we get a rejection around here, like I said, um, I'll definitely look to enter. So let's see. All right, perfect. So the sound is on again. Thank you. Okay, so I'm looking at if you want to see what I am seeing. I'm looking to target these lows here at the bottom. However, we can see this break here and now we have a pullback. So I will rather wait for price to give us a rejection at 3,350 because it seems like price wants to go back and retest this area here at 3,350. So let's see if we will get a good pullback. Um, yeah. Hi, I'm back again. Sorry, man. I was muted. Not really muted. The sound was off again. So I restarted the live. Good evening. Good day. Um. Yeah, like I said, I'm actually waiting now for price to pull back. Just want to show you guys also on GBP while we here. You know, this was such a beautiful trade this morning. Also on GU, and then look at this break here, rejection, and that break, and it's still dropping. So I'm just looking now for gold to also give us a good rejection. Okay, it's pushing back nicely now. So the higher you enter, the better because then your stop loss is not that far. Because if you enter here now, you need to at least have a stop loss around this, and that's more than 40 pips. So for better risk management, I would say at least enter when it reaches 3,350 or close to that one. Good evening, good evening. Nancy, Nancy. Kijk gaan het nou hier zitten. Mijn Instagram is marileefxs. Okay, we gaan nou trigger hier by 3350. Maar ons gaan wag tot hy reject, dan gaan ons inklim. Is nou halfpas amper. So draai vir ons wys, hy gee vir ons 'n type of rejection. That's when it's a good place to get in. So I'm gonna give my trade idea here. Let's see if the market's gonna respect these TPs. So the first TP will be at 334. And the second TP will be at my 336. And my stop loss is definitely above this 15-minute here. Above these weeks at 3353. Okay. So let's see. All right, it's now at 3349. So once it rejects, you can get in. It's like it's starting to reject now. Oh, I'm looking to enter. It's going to come up a bit more to 3350. So let's give it some time. Don't just enter. If you are planning to risk, maybe so you're planning to use 0.010. First start with 0.05 and then you just scale in once the trade start moving in our direction. Because what trade management, what happens is now you go in with your highest lot size and then price decided to come back more before it drops. Then you're sitting in all that kind of drawdown. You can always just wait for price to reject and to make the pullback completely and then add on. Okay, it looks like it wants to retest this week here. See here. And that week is right on 3395. Or the body of these candles is set right 3395.5. Yeah. 3350. Okay, so the stop loss is above this week here, 3353. You can see. So let's wait. Hi, good evening. There's a beautiful rejection now. It's a good place to enter. I'm gonna enter. Okay, so I'm in. Once price break this the body of this candle, I will scale in a bit more. But for now, it first has to develop this. The setup has to develop. Okay, so it's rejecting nicely now. Okay, I have to put my phone away. So normally what I do is so that I won't panic and look at the money constantly. I don't look at my phone when I'm in a trade. I just keep my eyes on market structure. Put your stop loss in, put your take profit in. If the if price hit your stop loss, there's nothing you can do about it. If it hits TP, you should also not be excited. Why is it these people so loud tonight? Like, and the window is closed. Like, all right, starting to move. Yes, I'm in. I don't know if you didn't hear that. I'm in. I put in my entry there. If you let me know if you can't see. Can you see this? I entered already. I'm trading on my phone tonight. So I did mention it earlier. Let me just see from my side how this live. See, I don't really want to look at my phone when I'm in the live trade. Thank you for asking. I am good. It's like when you in when you wanna focus and commit to your to trading, it's like my work is occupying my most of my time, and I really wanna help more. I really wanna give more of my time, like, but I'm so occupied at work, and also I need to make time for my mental health as well, because trading is it is you need mental capacity, like you need capital. You also need mental capital to stay consistent, because you will not get the same results every day. So yeah, dealing with that is I would say is my biggest struggle, like finding that place where I'm like content. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? You will see I'm sitting in my huggle tonight because I just got back from work and I got comfortable so I can get onto the charts and see what the charts have for us tonight. Maybe we get a setup, maybe we don't. Maybe it plays out, maybe we don't. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so early is now 22:07. I would like to see where that 15-minute candle close. It's still rejecting off, but like we might still see price coming up in this area here, which is the zone. We might still see price coming up all the way to 3,350, as you can see here. But let's see. It's still early before 7, so I'm expecting this because price is now busy getting ready. So when you trade gold, you must make sure you develop a strategy for keeping your losses small. Cutting losses early is a skill. It will not come overnight. So full transparency for me, when I started trading gold was in 2023, I think, yeah, like a year ago. A year ago. Was it a year ago? Yeah, a year ago. And the the thing why I mostly feared gold, trading gold, was because of that the weeks. Most of the time, what I saw is that gold will stop you out and then it will go in your direction. So that's why I've learned from my mistakes by going in with my biggest loss. If I say, for instance, I'm going to risk $100, now I use a 0.2 lot, 0.20 lots. Instead of just putting a 0.10 or 0.5 lot, and wait for the trade setup to develop before I add more, I would just go in big and then that wick will spike up and it will hit my stop loss. And now I'm down. So when I re-enter, when the trade goes in my direction, I re-enter, then you end break even. Yes, it's okay to end in break even days or even losing the trade. But that happened to me over and over again, and I had to like adjust, get myself a strategy with. Okay, I know sometimes what gold does is it will come back, pull back, it will play around and then it will drop, or it will play around and it will, depending on the direction, it will just shot up. So you have to give your stop loss some breathing space as well. So what I do, especially when I enter on a 15 minute, you'll see this candle here. This is the bearish candle. You can see the same setup actually happened here. This was actually a better setup. I was at work at this time when I saw this also. In that better entry here. And it dropped all the way down. But there's still liquidity here. So this is my stop loss. My stop loss is just above. This is my indication for my stop loss. So if price head up all the way and break past this high at 3353, then I know that the bearish momentum is now temporary done maybe, and price might just decide to go back to this supply here and tap into that. But because we are still on the 1 hour, you will see the strong bearish break. So this trade setup was taken based off the 1 hour. All right, so now I'm gonna look to enter another position right at 334. So if once it break here 3347, then I will enter another sell position. Okay, so I'm getting ready now to enter another position at 3347. It's rejecting nicely. I'm also putting in TP for that position 335. And then stop loss will be at, just putting in this for this one setup now. All right, it's moving now. Sorry. Three, 353 so stop loss. All right, so now we just wait for the trade setup to play out. All right. Okay, nicely, it's dropping nicely now. All right, let's see. You see, it's now before 7. So you can see like the momentum is now starting. And also these are several rejection of the zone, as you can see. Like if I take this away, you can see several rejections here at the zone. And now it's dropping. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we must be up in profits now. So also again, notice that's why I talked you through the entry because I said 3350. That price will pull back to that area. That was potentially where you want price to come back to. But once you start seeing that price is rejecting at that area, that is a good indication or signal for you to enter. And you will have to just take the risk. Sometimes you will hesitate if you're not now so confident with the strategy. But for me, like now, I've been trading this now for same strategy for 3 years now. So obviously, I'm a bit more confident with entering and knowing exactly what the pool. I will not know 100% every single time, but most of the time I can start seeing, okay, it's rejecting. Now I'm going to enter. And once you are okay with your stop loss, because that is a big psychological element to your trading when you're in the live trade, is are you okay with the stop loss distance? Because if you're not going to be okay, you might end up messing up this perfect setup and not make money from this. It is, I don't know about you guys, but like also what I notice is like when you sit and wait for the trade to play out, it's harder than when your strategy is basically to just sit and forget. But I don't do that. I don't sit and forget. But I feel like I am more aggressive, so I need to see my trade. I need to manage my trade. For instance, I can see a good setup, and if I am not able to manage that trade, and I don't have the time, or I can't be at the charts now to manage that trade, I would most likely sometimes like not take the setup because I feel like I think it's just sense of being in control. But yeah, what I'm slowly starting to do is put. It's not like I like just tweak with my phone or whatever. It's just watching the setup play out. I must be in front of my PC. I cannot, like, I would walk away, yes, come back, but I need to watch it. I cannot just sit and forget, especially not with gold. All right, I like how how that berries candle closed here. So yeah, because now we've planned the trade, we have the entry, we have the exit, we have the stop loss. So basically, what I'm trying to say is we just have to leave the trade to let it play out. Now we're watching it, like we're watching it develop, form. Every single pullback works on your psychology. You start seeing green candles and you start to panic. But it's still early. There's 5 more minutes before 7, so we're waiting for that 1 hour candle to close now. I'm watching the boats time frames 1 hour and 15 minutes. I'm expecting momentum to come in now at 7, around 7. It's now 1 minute. The sellers are pushing hard for this price to come down, but so are the bulls. Okay, it's 7 now. Let's see if the momentum will give us a strong bearish push. All right, looks like we're gonna have to be very patient. I see like tomorrow we have CPI news also. We had no news today, which was good. The markets wasn't crazy, but I am expecting tomorrow. Maybe normally CPI, what it does is in London, then there's no real movement in London. It will consolidate, and then after New York, it gives good setups after the news. But I'll see tomorrow also. I just checked the calendar now. Tomorrow CPI, and then Wednesday is PPI. I'm not trading Wednesday, and then Thursday. We also have some red golden news. All right, gold. What is it that you want to do? I see we are back almost at our entry now, and it's rejecting off there. Let's see what gold wants to do now. You want to retest for the third time? It looks like that. It wants to come and tap into our zone again. Like I said, the entry, the if we were obviously this time we were not at the market, but this move started here actually. Started there and broke, and now it's just consolidating, like you can see. So it can either shoot up very hard up, or once we actually get a break here, it's going to shoot down so hard. And I'm hoping that it will come and grab all this liquidity, this gap here. So 3336 it is. That would be some decent profits. It's still playing, it's still playing now. I'm really waiting just for that rejection to be done and give us a nice bearish candle. But as you can see, it's consolidating currently at the zone. It hasn't even tapped the zone. And I do think price wants to just reject again, retest that zone again, and then. So let's see. Why is why is gold doing? Okay, are you going to consolidate now tonight? Looks like it. This is now literally one, two, say three, four, five times it came back. But if you like count the highs, one, two, three, four. I really hope that price don't decide now that we are stuck in a reversal. But that 1 hour candle here is a strong, very this one here is a very strong bearish candle. That bearish candle is strong indication of momentum. That's why my stop loss is here because I can't think that price will come all the way up there. Then that means that the bearish move is then done. But I highly doubt it. I think gold is going to drop for some time, and maybe this whole week. We will see some bearish momentum. That's just what I speculate. It's not what I predict. At the end, I never come to the market with the bias. I always look for market structure, and based off that, then I formulate a bias. How the price, candlestick patterns, market structure, how does the market overall structure looks? What trend are we in? Do we have a trend break? Do we have a structure break? So all of those things are that plays a crucial role in my decision to enter. Because sometimes you can listen to news and you listen to people saying, "Well, gold is gonna drop." Then that very moment when you come to the market in your London session, you see something way different. Or even on the higher time frame, like this morning, I think it was on the 1 hour. I think we actually saw like a reversal pattern, but price was moving bullish. There was like a bearish reversal pattern, but price was moving bearish. That's why you cannot get married to a bias. You can come to the market and see, okay, this at the end of the day we must follow what we see. All right, perfect. So they're starting to move again. So it looks a bit. I will feel better when I can at least see price break these lows here. This low here. This previous low. Consolidation now. Come on, goat. Yeah, this market is now slow, eh? So slow. We can see you want to drop. Come on, let's go now. Where's the momentum? Like, I was expecting at 7 that there will be more momentum. Mm, like I said, after this consolidation, there's a really a big move coming, and I hope it's in our direction. I just hope that we don't sit in this long consolidation, then it hit our stop loss now. Come on. Oh, is it waiting for 8 now? The market is waiting then for 8 p.m. Let's see, let's see. This is so annoying though. However, okay, so it's tapping now again. It's coming back to the zone now. I must say I don't like it. I must admit. And yeah, my stop loss is in. If it hits the stop loss, then we were wrong about this setup. And that's okay. Okay, so it retested and it's rejecting now for the fourth time in our zone. So let's see. So it tapped into the zone. As you can see, it tapped actually right onto 3349.86. But it's in alignment with the body of these candles here. So if price close in the zone, I'm out. Then the setup is invalid. Let's see. Why are you going up if we have this strong bearish candle here? Literally at entry now. Back at entry. And the fact that this candle is breaking out of a consolidation also. Let's see where it's going to close now. I'll wait for you. I will It's coming for our stop loss now. That police candle is very strong. It's coming for our stop loss. Oh, it's coming. It's now deep in the zone. All right. Let's see. The fact that price broke out of this consolidation police, I'm not confident that we will drop further. I don't like that. But let's see where the candle close. Because it's also breaking a high here. You know, that bullish candle is breaking a high. Or was it a fake out? Is that a complete break or was it a fake out? Let's see. Now that's the very reason why you should not go in big on your first entry, especially not with this type of setups. Because you can plan a trade very carefully, but the outcome is out of your control. And sometimes the market does like this. You can see clear signs of bearish momentum dropping, and then price come for your stop loss. Or it does this, give you a big wick, and then it goes in your direction. And they it closed in my zone. So I am not happy, but it's not. It doesn't hit my stop loss yet. Like I said, I put in that stop loss around 3353. So I'm good with even if it hit my stop loss, I'm fine. Um, it's now 7:30. That bullish candle closed in my zone. My zone is actually invalid now because we had these rejections and then price closed. This candle closed within my zone, so my setup is invalid, technically invalid. I had to stop loss there to give room and space for the trade to basically pull back. The fact that we got all these rejection at the zone and then price coming back up is telling me something different about momentum. Yeah. And that a 15-minute candle also closed above structure. So let's see. Let's see if our stop loss will be hit now or not. Remember, I said this higher, right here. If it breaks this higher again, then definitely price wants to continue bullish now. Good evening. I am actually married. So, if you, for those who didn't know, I am married. Happily married. Okay, so I'm just waiting now to see where this candle is going to close. Because technically, that previous candle did reject in the zone. Even half of the body of that bullish candle is still in our zone. So I'm watching it closely to see where the price will break out again and come. Poof, that will be so interesting to see. That it hasn't reached our stop loss yet. To me, it seems like gold wants to play out at 8. It's basically waiting now for that 20 minutes now. Really? So let's see. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. I will just leave my trade and come back. It's freezing in Cape Town. It's freezing cold. Come on. I'm so used to gold just moving with momentum. So when it does this type of slow momentum, it's frustrating. Especially when we wait to see whether is this now, are you going to break this high, this next high also? Or are you actually going to just consolidate in our zone? What is your plan? Because now it's just playing around in the zone. Okay, girls and guys, I do see price coming to our stop loss. I do think that my stop loss will actually be tonight. As I don't see gold coming further down. Yep, it's heading for our stop loss now. Once it breaks the wick here now, we might just be stuck in a reversal. That's why this let me that's why I'm still keeping it open. And it's almost 8. So it's another 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm really contemplating should I now end it or not? Or should I hold on? Let's see, it might still come down. Let's see. That's why I want to wait for that last candle now to let's see where this candle close. Whether we will get maybe a bearish candle and it hasn't hit our stop loss or let's see. So I noticed the best times to trade gold, like if you now depends on your in your country what your time zone is. But London season, pre-London, not during pre-London season and pre-New York season. I know many traders, especially in South Africa, they always wait for that New York open. I've never been that type of I cannot trade those Skypes, spikes. So I remember there was when I used to trade GU like religiously. I would wait for pre New York, like an hour before the open. For some reason, they that is the times when there's the most momentum in the market, and you want to be in the market when there is momentum, so you can flow with the momentum. You don't want to be in a market that's consolidating it the whole time, because then you're most likely to be faked out. You will be faked out by long weeks. You will be faked out by smaller time frame break. So what happens is there's times when I'm going to block this guy. There's times when there's a break on a 1 hour or a break on a 15 minute. When there's a break on a 15 minute, that does not necessarily mean that that is direction and that is what moment or that is the momentum, the direction of the momentum. But 1 hour is always more trustworthy. Like you can put your confidence in 1 hour structure breaks. I'm going to block you. I don't have the energy for this now, really. Right, let's see where are we now. So it's literally let me see. It's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes before 8. Let me know if you're still here, guys. I'm still here. Let me know if you are still here. I know some left already. It is long. We've been sitting in the street now for, let me see, around, I came to the market here around 6:30. So hour and a half. Okay, perfect, perfect. Thanks for letting me know. The workman's food. Where are you from? If it's your first time, you probably wouldn't know. So I'm from South Africa. I'm actually from Cape Town in South Africa. I'm living in Cape Town, South Africa. I don't know. Maybe you from South Africa. I don't know what. Liefie, check gewoon net vir my of jy nog my kan hoor en sien. Because this thing is showing about my network. Hmm? So you can hear me. Oh yeah. Can't you see the chart? Can you see the chart?
It's you.
is happening here? Because I just got a message now saying that my internet is about to drop, but nothing changed. Internet is strong. Our Wi-Fi is still on. My phone's Wi-Fi is strong. Gold is missing tonight, man. Yeah, so I don't like it when it moves like this. So gold is really not acting like a normal self. Maybe I have mood swings tonight. Can you see, like, what is that even? Can you see this the chart now? And now? Why is my chart not showing? Okay, it's up again. Okay, right, guys. I think I'm going to end the live now. Also, it's probably a sign. I've been here now for 1 hour and 30 minutes. By this time, as you know, for those who've been following me and have been on the lives, by this time it's now 8 o'clock. We sometimes up in profits or the market has started to move, especially at 8 o'clock. And the fact that it's still so close to my stop loss, I do think that this trade might not play out tonight. So I'm going to be okay with that. And I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, so past 6. You'll see me come up a bit earlier than 6:30, like 6:10, 15 minutes past 6 sometimes. Because look at this. This broke out in 4:30 and came back around. So if we entered around here, we would still have been like that. We entered at the very same when it started to reject. And this bullish candle here is working too much. It's playing, man. It's playing. So it might play out later or not. It might just hit stop loss and then decide to reverse up. As you can see, we still strong berries though. I will be back tomorrow evening. Thank you for those who tuned in tonight. And for those people who are not annoyed, like there's some people that is annoyed. Annoy me. I had to block people here tonight. Hopefully we'll get a setup tomorrow, guys. Yeah, there was no real. We were up in a little bit of profits here on this red candle, but that was it. This bullish candle, and then price started pulling back. Yes, our stop loss is above this, but I'm leaving my position in, so I did not exit the position. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for liking the live. So I will be back tomorrow. I trade live every Monday and Tuesday and Thursday. I don't trade on a Wednesday. And recently I've seen on Fridays, I'm not live Fridays, but I trade London session. But Fridays has also been, depends, it really depends. So I might just start cutting out the Friday mornings. But definitely I'm not trading in Friday evenings. We've seen what happened on Friday. Because I'm trading gold and I've seen it from prior market structure and how the market moves on a Wednesday. So you will see normally you will get those 200, 100 pips on your normal moves in a Monday, Tuesday, and a Thursday. But on a Wednesday, price will move like strongly to 50 pips and then it will reverse. So for my setups, it does not normally play out on Wednesdays. I lose more on Wednesdays, and that's the reason why I don't trade on Wednesdays. And that's also you cut your risk of losing because you can't trade every day, you see. Because if you risk your capital every day, you're expecting to win every day also. And that makes it like when it comes to probabilities, because you're not going to win every trade. At least 3 good setups per week can put, for instance, if you go for a 1:3 risk to reward, and you risk $100 to make it $300, if you have three trade setups that plays out to your TP and you make 300, 300, 300, it's 900. But then on your fourth day, you're losing 100. You're still up 600, sorry, 800 for the week. So that's how I think about it also, just to put yourself in that. Yeah, you can see this consolidation. So thank you guys for tuning in, and girls, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, God bless. And yeah, thank you for being active also in the chats. I do see your chats. I do try to respond.